Happy Thursday. I hope you're all doing well, enjoying the sunshine. I miss you. So I just want to take this opportunity to read you a fun little book. I love this book. It's called How Full Is Your Bucket? And it's just for kids. How full is your bucket? And so let's just talk about our bucket. Felix was putting one of the last blocks on his tower when his little sister came in. "I want to build with you," she said. Felix scowled. "Go away, you're too little." I'm sure none of you are having that happen at your house right now. "I'm big. Stay back, you'll knock it over." "I can be very careful." "Go play with your baby toys, Anna." Uh-oh. Wasn't being very nice to his sister, it didn't look like. Look, she got mad, and what did she do? She looks like she kicked the blocks all down. "Grandpa!" Uh-oh. Grandpa shook his head. "Felix, you just dipped from your sister's bucket." Like everyone else, Anna has an invisible bucket. When it's empty, she feels bad. But when it's full, she feels great. Didn't you ever notice your own bucket? Invisible bucket? Sometimes Felix couldn't understand his grandpa and couldn't tell when he was joking. So you see Grandpa talking to him. But the next morning, when Felix woke up, there it was, a small gray bucket floating above his head. He's got his little bucket in his bed, his dog's in his bedroom. And it's 7 a.m. He's getting up at 7 a.m. How good is that? When Felix came down to have breakfast, his mom was in a hurry. "I've got a meeting this morning and it's almost time to go. Anna, sit still." Uh-oh, see, Mom's trying to get Anna ready to go, and it looks like Felix is trying to get something out of the cupboard up here. Let's see. Felix slipped, and the choco wheats scattered across the floor. "Felix!" yelled his mom. "You should have used a stool to reach that." Felix could feel his bucket tip, and big, invisible drops spill out. Drip, drip. "Ha ha!" Anna laughed as she crunched the cereal with her shoe. Drip. "Get the broom and clean that up before you miss the bus," scolded Mom. With the school bus honking, Felix quickly swept up the choco wheats and grabbed the last blueberry muffin. But before he could even take one bite, see, he's got quite a little mess there. Buster jumped up and grabbed the muffin from his hand. Buster's his dog. He took the muffin. Drip. And it looks like he's on the school bus now. "Hey, look at Felix's new backpack. My baby brother has one just like it." Drip. "Psst, Felix, psst." Drip. "Watch out, shrimp." Drip. See all these things that are happening to him at school or with the people he's interacting with? Kind of dripping and making them sad. It was still morning and Felix's bucket felt almost empty. Uh-oh, he's walking through the halls. He doesn't have a very happy face on. As he watched his classmates walk into the room, he secretly hoped that they would trip and fall. That's what it feels like when you have an empty bucket. That's not a good thought, is it? For your friends to trip and fall, but he's sad. Felix slumped into his seat and waited for something else bad to happen. Mrs. Bumblenickel walked slowly up to his desk and handed him a paper. He could hardly bear to look. "Felix, you wrote a wonderful story. Would you please share it with the class?" Felix grinned and felt a big drop land right in his bucket. Uh-oh, that was a compliment, and so his bucket's starting to fill back up, I think. Drop, plop, plink, drop. "The Giganotosaurus Who Wanted a Pet" by me, Felix. The class grew quiet. They laughed at all the right places and oohed at the scary parts. When Felix finally read "The End," everyone clapped, even Emily, who sat next to him and didn't usually like dinosaurs. Felix felt a whole shower of drops land in his bucket. Maybe the day wouldn't be so bad after all. Uh-oh, we'll see what happens throughout the rest of the day. Drop. He got a note from his mom that says "Love you" in his lunch. Another drop. Team captains today are Veronica and Felix. It looks like he's in art and he's making something. Nice cow. It's a dog. Well, nice colors there, Felix. And then another friend. Cool laser ant backpack, Felix. Look at all those kind words being said to him, and you know what's happening? His bucket is filling up. By afternoon, Felix's bucket was nearly full. At recess, when he looked around, Felix suddenly realized that his grandpa was right. Everyone else had a bucket too. So what do you think he did? Well, let's see what happened the rest of the day. Let me help you. Drop a bucket in his and a drop in the principal's bucket. Here's your baseball catch. Thanks, dude. They're both getting filled up. Hi, I'm Felix. First day? Yes, I'm Amir. Both of those buckets are getting filled. The strange thing was that for every drop he helped put in someone else's bucket, he felt another drop in his own bucket. When Felix burst into the door after school, he shouted, "You were right, Grandpa. I do have a bucket, and I understand how it works." Then he saw Anna's torn doll. "Bad dog," he almost scolded. But then he thought, dogs might have invisible buckets too. "Your dog will be okay, Anna," said Felix. "Mom will fix her." Uh-oh, she's crying pretty big. "Until then, do you want to help me build the tallest building in the world with my blocks?" How kind he's being to his sister. And so they did, and both their buckets got filled. So I hope that you are reading some books. I hope you're saying kind words to your mom, your dad, your brother, your sisters. And if you need another opportunity to fill a bucket, we are collecting items to give out to kids in our community that may be low on coloring supplies and coloring books and bubbles and sidewalk chalk. So as you're out shopping or thinking of things that you need, if you want to help us fill buckets for children in our community, please get these items and get them to Miss Charity. I miss you all. Have a great day. Enjoy the sunshine and think about how you can fill not only your bucket but fill other people's bucket.